However you want to end it, we can.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
Hello.
I say welcome back. You guys didn't miss any Fridays, but like we did.
We did.
We're a little tricky like that.
And my sound is normal. Yes.
So yeah, she's almost in a shelter.
Almost. Yeah, almost.
That sounds really bad. Almost in a shelter.
I'm like, it looks
it's
like
in a shed, guys.
This is the porch. I'm outside. But like I have a fridge and there's snacks in there. It's fine. They feed me. They get like it's
okay. Yeah, you're unhoused, but not like in a way that like you're struggling for like food and stuff.
Not dangerously. I still have to like go inside to pee. Like it's like camping. You know, you have to go to the bathroom. Like you don't have a bathroom where you're sleeping. You have to like, go to it.
Yeah, it depends what kind of camping. Sometimes the bathroom is a tree.
Yeah, but I like to flush. I like to flush.
I like plumbing too. Don't worry.
I like to flush. I like showers and I like
indoor plumbing.
Yeah. Like I could do camping if there's indoor plumbing. So that's what's happening.
Glamping camping. A little.
Glamping.
No. So my idea of camping is a hotel. Like I need that duvet.
Yeah, I have blankets. Like I get blankets.
Sleeping
too.
outside in the stars is not my idea of fun. So like,
I sleep in a trailer. So like, it's fine.
See, that might
I love tents. Like I will sleep in a tent. Like maybe not forever, but like a weekend.
No,
I've done it when I was 19. No. That was the last time I ever.
You could put an air mattress in a tent.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, but like they're not the best. Like you want like a pulled out. Go get one of those little Casper mattresses from Amazon. Get them to drop it off at your camping site. Unravel it in your tent.
There you go.
Needed, yeah.
I know. I like a nice tent. Again for like 2-3 nights max. Like. No more than that.
No, my back hurts just thinking about all this, you guys. I'm just like, I've slept on an air mattress.
Like,
okay, if I'm camping, I'm already shit-faced.
Right, you're like not a single.
I have 2 burgers inside me with a bunch of marshmallows and chocolate and probably like 10 beers and maybe some shrooms. Like, and I am done. So like, it's really just like, I just need to make sure I zip it up.
Morning, like that's what I'm saying.
Then you keep going. You keep going.
You just roll over on your air mattress that's half deflated, and you crack open a beer.
Yes!
I know.
Yes.
Speaking of beer, Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
I shouldn't be drinking because I have a very early morning tomorrow, but I had virtual karaoke with my friends for the past like 4 hours. So I've been drinking rum and Diet Coke, but this is like, well, Diet Pepsi, but this is my last Diet Pepsi. So it's like once this is gone, that's it, and then it's bedtime.
Okay. And Sonia, what are you drinking?
I found like a Diet Nestle like iced tea, which like they don't make anymore. So like I kind of am winning. Like it was like in the back of the fridge. Like I am winning. At snack finding is fantastic. I had too much sun with Domri yesterday, so I'm like I can't do too much drinking today because I'm already like loopy. But it's good. It's fine. I got iced tea.
Iced tea. That's what you're drinking.
Yeah, I had a big glass of milk. Like that.
I don't think milk and iced tea go, but okay, whatever. No judgment. No judging.
I'm just
no kink shaming here.
I'm just hydrating different types of liquid. I had watermelon. That's a liquid.
That's the autism right there. Like the multiple drinks going.
One for caffeine, like one for energy, one for pleasure, hydration. One for hydration. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's my shoulder fell, like not my shoulder, my strap fell off.
Your shoulder fell, you're like armless, you're like, fuck, I hate when that happens.
I'm just neck and like chest now. What the hell?
It freaked me out. I thought something was touching me. Again, I don't even believe in ghosts. But I was like, what the fuck is touching me?
And she's sober. Like, guys, she's not drinking.
Well, we went out like last night, and like I was walking by her, and I slightly brushed her shoulder, and she was like, oh, it's just you. Okay, you're allowed to touch me. I was like, oh, thank you. I apologize. I'm just fat. Like I was just trying to scooch by.
She's been without people for so long. She's like, fuck, people touch me.
I know, like, what is happening?
Why is everyone so close?
I was worried about that. There was a lot of people close together. It's fine.
Yeah. What I'm drinking is
water.
No. I'm drinking Malibu strawberry daiquiri. That I found in my fridge. I also am great at snack finding. I found it in the back of my fridge that I bought over 2 months ago. So I'm drinking that, and I am drinking water. So like I have that.
I haven't been to the LCBO since I got here, and I'm so excited for my first trip.
I'm going tomorrow probably to restock because, like, again, I don't have anything other than this, and this was in the back of the fridge. So
that's probably fermented extra, you know, like
it is really strong.
Yeah,
it's
like,
whoa. It's supposed to be strawberry daiquiri. It's rum and strawberry water. I don't know. It's just rum.
It's just rum.
That was rum.
It's just rum.
They put one strawberry in there.
Yeah.
Let it
not
soak.
even a half. It's like just a half. It's just like
it's organic. It's all natural. We use real fruit.
Like, is that toilet wine?
It says right here that it serves 7 cocktails.
Are you supposed to mix it?
No.
Like with ice?
No, it says ready to serve.
That's only 7? That's so small.
Just,
how small is
it
serving?
says just pour over ice. And I'm raw dogging this.
Well, ice is nothing.
Straight up. Just
yeah, that's why it's like you like generally blend it with ice, and then that's why it's strong.
Over ice, not blend, but still.
Strawberry daiquiris are supposed to be slushy. Like, who fucking drinks it over ice?
Who drinks it straight, like as a juice? I do.
You do. Yeah. Sponsor us.
Yeah, Malibu.
Something
Malibu.
amazing happened to me today. I was getting ID for my kids, and we had to go to the bank because bank ID is great. And the bank teller guy thought I was the same age as my 17-year-old daughter. So like, that's fun. So we're there, and my mother-in-law was with us because she's like been super helpful getting all of our stuff. And she's like, "Oh, this is my daughter-in-law," and he's like, "Oh, I thought it was one of the kids." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." They're like, "They all look
take it."
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I think it's because I'm wearing like little floral overalls,
and you're little,
and I'm short. I am.
Yeah.
Short. So I think it's the overalls and
your kids look identical to you, so like you could be looking like siblings instead of
little kids. Yeah, little. I'm just a little kid, but I'm gonna just ride that for the next 6 months. Like whatever happens, again, like nothing's going as planned for this whole thing. I'll just be like, at least I look like a teenager sometimes.
Yeah, there you. I don't like that's. I told you guys about this before our listeners. Like at the LCBO, that's where us Ontarios would regularly have to buy our liquor. I would always go in, and I wear a mask usually when I'm in stores, so I would have the mask on, and they would ask for my ID, and then I would remove the mask, and then they just kind of like look disappointed. Like, I'm like, oh no, like from the eyes up, I can pass, and then once like my face shows, they're like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, so I have like
the middle age.
Everything lower is great. So when I'm wearing like a hat, like my little bucket hat, you can't tell how old I am. I think it's really in my age. Like I hold it in my forehead. Like this is where
I hold it in my smile lines. Like that's I feel so. It's like we're like opposites. Like together we're one young face and one old face.
I hold it everywhere. Okay, like from literally my white hair to like
gray eyebrows.
Yeah, like I hold it everywhere, guys. There's no hiding my age.
But it makes you look cool.
Apparently.
Yeah, people like love it.
I know. Grandmas are in. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it's true.
I like that's what I'm dressing. I'm in my middle age.
I'm in my cougar era. I just realized, guys.
What is your cougar? Like what is the appropriate
is 40?
age?
I think it's 40 40, 50, right?
40,
I think
50.
so.
And then how
Yeah.
young does the fella have to be, or woman, whatever you're into?
Right.
What-
I think
how-
they have to be 25. I think they have to be under 30.
Yeah,
That's
I think
so
it's
gross.
20 to
That's so-
30 with 40 to 50
Yeah.
That's so gross. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
is cougar
listen,
cub. Cougar
Yeah,
cub.
cougar and cub. So like, I'm in my cougar era. I'm not gonna date any cubs. Obviously, I'm happily married. But like, if one hits on me, that'll be okay.
I could never.
I would be grossed out at the same time, but at the I'd be like, oh, that's flattering. But like,
I'd be
no,
like,
thank
you're
you.
my child's age. Like, does
Yeah.
anybody ever think of that when they're dating somebody who's like 22? Like, oh my god, you're the same age as my kid. Like, that's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Like, I
Have
could
you ever had your
think-
child's friends hit on you? It's
No, my
gross.
kids didn't go anywhere. Like,
Oh, well, mine did.
My mom's third husband is 13 years older than me. He's not old enough to be my stepfather.
no,
No, he's old enough to be your brother, but not your.
like
He is, because I'm actually 11 years older than my youngest brother. So,
I'm
yeah.
My brother
But-
is my younger out of my two brothers is 13 years older than me, and then my oldest is 15 years older than me. So
it
yeah,
happens. It happens. And like, I'm only 16 years older than my kid, but like, it's just, and I know like you can have the same interests, like video games. Say video games is a big part of your life, and those are the interests you share. But like, you have lived like a whole generation more than them. You've like
you lived at least a decade more.
you've gone through so much, and like I feel like maybe if the like no see there's I'm trying to justify this for people. I like maybe if the child, I keep calling them the child because that's what they are.
They're 25 with
are.
a child.
Yeah, and like maybe they're like, oh, they're so mature for their age. Like that's just because it's trauma, right? So maybe if they had to grow up at the age of 8, but then again, like, and you had 0 trauma, so you're very like innocent and naive. But again, it's still gross. I just
No, Chris and I, my husband and I, we have a 4-year age gap. I met him when I was in like a couple weeks, I was about to turn 24, and he was 27. And like even that, I'm like, God, that was too much of an age gap. Especially, and like part of that is just because he lived with his parents and he was 27, 28. And I had been living on my own since I was 16. So it's like we moved in together, and he was like almost 29 and I was almost 25. And I had like almost 10 years of being on my own, and he had never been on his own before. And I was almost like, okay, this age gap's not working, because I feel like you're a child, but you're not. And there was like a huge learning curve even now. Like it's still, because now he's been living on his own, like outside his parents' house for 11 years. He's at where I was when we moved in together.
Yeah.
it's learning. And like it's funny because like Kyle and I are the same age, but like I had a life where I had to raise myself, and he didn't. And then we like came together I was already a parent at this time, so I had to grow up even more and have more responsibility. And then we just like moved in together, and like it was like I had to teach him like things. Like,
and they still have to like, there's still like a catch up period. Like I feel like almost like at some point, like I had almost 10 years experience. So now I like flip that into like how like older people with like jobs and stuff, when they date younger people, I'm like, not only like are you older, but you also have this experience over this young person.
Yeah.
And like especially like in the states when like adults are dating like 18-year-olds, I'm like, this 18-year-old just got the right to vote and like can't even drink alcohol yet.
Yeah, go to the bar with you.
yeah,
Like,
they're at the practice grown up stage. I feel like, so like, you know how you have preteens, like 18 to like 20, 22,
Pre-adult.
22,
pre-adult. And then you're finally getting your training wheels off. Like you're wearing your training bra, like you're wearing deodorant now. And then like you're just like, okay, now I'm getting my license. So like you're at 25, so now you're a teenager, now you're an adult, you're 25, you got your license to drive and stuff. You can go get fake IDs and pass,
get a mortgage and
like
get accrue debt.
That's right. So I just feel like,
You're not an adult until you get debt. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
rule.
oh, I was in debt before I became an adult. So
Yeah,
like,
me too.
oh shit.
Oh, okay, like last week, me and my husband went to Sound of Music Festival, which is a music festival in Burlington, Ontario. And we were there, and the headliner was Big Wreck. If any of our listeners know that band from the past, Blast from the Past. And we were like right up close. And then I looked to my left, and there's this like short little kid with like long hair, like not seemingly hanging out with anyone, like pretty much just chill there by himself. Now, this is a free festival, so it's like whoever comes, like first come, first serve. And I turned to him and I looked at, I was like, do you even know who Big Wreck is? And he looks at me and he's like, yeah. And I was just like, how old are you? He's like, 22. And I look at him and I'm like, do you have a job? Like, I just started talking to this guy. Now I was a couple beers in, and like Chris is right behind me, and he's like, yeah, I work in construction. I was like, shit, you have like a real job.
A real job.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was
You're
like,
a member of society. Holy fuck.
I was like, oh my God, like, good for you. Like, you're going to grow up to be an adult one day. And he's just looking at me.
You're an adult.
I'm like 34, and I'm looking at this 22-year-old, and I'm like, you have a real, good for you. That's great. Like, good job.
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
I'm like turning to like my friends and like Chris, and I'm like, this 22-year-old has a job. Like, he's
a real person. He's real shit.
Real person.
And he knows who Big Wreck is. Like, what? Yeah, it was very, I'm like, you're such a baby. Like, good for you.
Oh, you're such a sweet boy.
You're fucking, oh my God, I literally
pocket.
was like, and like he had like, we were all like, oh man, because we couldn't have beer near the stage. Like, you couldn't have alcohol near the stage. For some reason, they had like a tented area way in the back. And then the VIP area where you could drink if you wanted to pay $150 like a day.
Yeah.
So for a free concert. So we were like, man, if someone had weed and we could smell it, but we couldn't find whoever was passing it. And he's like, oh, I might have some, this 22-year-old. And then he pulled it out and he realized it was empty. And he was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm like, that's okay. You tried your best.
Imagine, like, would you talk to your cub that way after doing it? And he's like, oh, like, I just, like, got too excited. You're like, it's okay. You tried your best.
I guess. Yeah, like, I don't want you to feel bad. You're still growing.
That's right. You're still learning. Like, you're like, oh, it's okay, sweetie.
Well, I mean, I feel like this whole cougar cub thing is, I mean, it is very predatorial, obviously. And it's because, like, obviously if you switch the genders, people automatically assume it's predatorial, but when it's women, it's different. And I was actually watching an interview yesterday with Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator. If you guys remember that show. Yeah. And he was saying, he's like, we've done over 400 stings and they didn't get one female. And the reason why is because female predators like to know their victims. So you get the teacher or the babysitter or, you know, like that kind of stuff versus like men who just like find randoms.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Whatever they can get. They go for strangers because they know, like, people that know them, like, they'll fuck up. But strangers, they feel safer to go after strangers that don't know them, which is...
And women need that, like, thing, whether it's like a...
Women are smarter. Like, it's sad that even in that, they're smarter, but, like, they're smarter in general, so...
Yeah, I mean, women do everything better than men. That is my opinion.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, mansplain to me? You don't know shit about women, because women's healthcare hasn't even been studied until now. So, like, women haven't been involved in scientific health experiments until the 1990s. So don't argue with me because you don't actually know anything about women. There's no scientific proof.
Women don't even know anything about women.
I know. And, like, women are just now, like, there's, I gotta write this down. Maybe I'll link it below in the description. There is this group of female scientists, and they post stuff on TikTok, and they're finding ways to like get like stem cells and similar types of cells from your endometrium. So that means like your period.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they can take your period and then make it heal you. You know, in certain other ways, just like the umbilical cord and just like other stem cells. Like all things women create. Like men aren't creating this shit. Women are.
Yeah, men are too grossed out about periods to think like there could.
Oh my god! Could you imagine being a grown ass man and being grossed out about a period?
They're out there.
I feel though, like maybe like speaking of like the cougar cub, like a cub would be more understanding because like they're like in that generation is like, oh, okay, yeah, like periods aren't gross. They're like, oh, I'll go get you what you need.
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
Depends on how they're raised.
if they're
Depends on
taught.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they have the internet too. I feel like
That
men-
don't matter. That don't
Yeah.
matter. Misogyny.
Our generation of men had the internet, and there's still our generation of men that are
I
like,
guess.
periods are
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
Like,
whatever they're taught, right?
when
Like,
it comes to like my son is 15 years old, and there's been times where I was like stuck in the bathroom and I had to be like, hey Ernest, can you like grab me a pad because I left them in the grocery bag downstairs or some shit, or they're in the downstairs bathroom and I happen to be in the upstairs bathroom, and he like knows what to grab me, and I'm like, thank you, like that is helpful because I've told him, I'm like, even as like a straight man, if you happen to have pads and tampons on you and like your female friend or whatever like is in a bind and you're like, I got you, like you're in.
you're in.
Like they're gonna like remember that. They're gonna like hype you up. Even if they're not interested in you, they're gonna tell your
They'll tell their
friends.
friends. They'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
this
Like,
guy remembers.
he's prepared. I was like, if you have an apartment, always have like a enclosed garbage can in your bathroom. Like we've had these I was like, you gotta be prepared, like, because treat women as people. If you would have
Yeah.
friends over, you might have women
Keep the
friends
seat
over.
down. Like,
Yeah. Clean your piss on the side of the toilet.
Oh my god, why is it hitting the back? Like, fucking aim.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, if you can't aim, sit. Like, who's gonna know you're sitting and peeing? No one but you. So just
Nobody.
sit and pee. Sit and pee. Just
Why
do
can't
it.
you? Why can't you? Why is that against the rules?
No, but they do sit and pee. But they only sit and pee when they're also shitting.
That's right. So why
So-
can't you pee all the time? Just
Yeah. It's because they're lazy.
How
They
is
don't
that
want to
lazy?
sit and get up.
You're but you get to relax. I feel
yeah, and I was
that's
like,
less
what?
work.
Like that makes no sense.
You don't
Standing
even have
is
to
a lot
hold
better.
anything. You
And
just like
oh, you think they wash their hands?
they're
Yeah, no, they're going in, they're whipping it out, they're going, psh, psh, and then they're leaving. So that's why sitting is too much for them.
do you teach your like penis havers to wipe?
Like their
they're-
tips of their dick.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm also just not the penis haver. I don't even know if my husband does that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I've taught to wash because like if you're uncircumcised, I told that how to
Yeah.
clean properly.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like I keep telling the penis havers in my house, wipe it and then wash your hands.
So we don't wipe, but I have this like spray. It's like cleaning spray, and like they normally just on top like after they pee. Like it's like distilled water. It's like
So they're just going with damp wiener back in their pants?
like I guess they shake it off. I don't fucking know. Like, do you think that when they
A
pee,
lot
they
of the
don't-
guys shake it. Like
Yeah,
that's what they
that's the
think. They
rule.
think if they
That's
shake
the
it 3 times, then it's good.
Not. Listen, if I'm pulling your pants down and I can smell it, you did not wipe. Like that. I know when you wipe. Like that's not. It's not today.
It's really hard because yes, my oldest is 15 and he's a penis haver, but my vagina haver daughter, my innie and Addie's, my innie, she is, she's 7 and a bit, and because of her like level of autism and the struggles she has, she currently is in actually adult small diapers because that's what fits her comfortably, but she will not use the potty. Like she has problems with it excavating her. Like she doesn't like so we're going with that. So it's really hard to like push things on one kid when the other kid can't do it. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm like, please clean the toilet, older child. And he's like, younger child doesn't even have to wipe her own ass. And I'm like, you're right, but you like, can wipe your own ass.
It's yeah. Yeah. Like we adjust our life because we need other people need different things. Like, so we needed to add a bidet because there was people not wiping their tushies good enough. So then like that became a thing and now everybody's using it. But like, you know, everybody has to do the same level of clean. If you can't do it yourself, you get help.
Yeah.
But everyone needs to clean.
We, like my oldest, he prefers like the wet wipes. So he like wipes with those and puts
the dude wipes?
Oh, not even dude wipes. So like we get the Costco ones. Yeah. And so basically we always told him like wipe with toilet paper as much as you can and then switch to the wet wipes and then just throw them in the trash like beside you. And then if the trash is too full, you have to change it because he's the only one that uses them. Yeah. But I'm like, I'd rather you be clean. Now he does shower every day. So even if he misses something, he's cleaning it eventually, I guess.
Cleaning up after.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, like that's fine. I mean, when we talk, like we talk to our oldest and we're like, we get like the disparity you might see, but also you had 8 years of just us. Like your sister will never have that. And then also B, if you can't do these things, then you can't have the same response, like freedoms you have. Yeah. Like your sister will never be able to like walk to the store on her own right now. Yeah. Like at your age, you know what I mean? Like that's not your sister will not be able to have a computer or like do these things without, you know, like she can't even go to school yet. So it's like, do you want us to take those away from you and then coddle you the same way we do your sister? Or can you just tidy your room a bit and clean the toilet and then you can walk to 7-Eleven anytime you want?
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Like you clean your ass and then would that like say you're dating someone much younger than you? Could you turn off the mom mode? Like no. Like we were.
You couldn't turn it off with our friend. Okay, we were hanging out with our friend. He's like 27, and he's taller than us. He's like 6'3", and she's like, "Are you gonna make it home? Okay? Are you fine?
She moms me all the time. I was at your house and we were doing a sleepover, and she told me to go get in my PJs and get ready for bed. She fucking said that to me. Legit.
It doesn't, and like me, I go into mom mode if I'm with anyone that's either more anxious than me or more drunk than me. And then it just kicks. Sure
he got home okay. It was nighttime, and the bus didn't go where it was. The train it didn't go all the way it was supposed to go, and he was from further away. I just wanted to make sure he was gonna be okay.
Right? Now imagine that your boyfriend and you're like, oh my gosh, like we're not living together. You came over to my place because obviously you live with your parents. And it's like, oh, are you sure you're gonna be able to catch the bus on time? Do you want cab money? Here, I can connect my Uber. It's fine.
Yeah, like Kara, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
It's the snack. See, it's perfect.
Yeah, it really is. Perfect location.
Perfect location. You just like come out and get snacks. Yeah, so Kyle's gonna actually. This is just like one time YouTube exclusive, but Kyle is making me like a little backdrop where like people can sneak in and out and no one will see them.
And fun little, since we're like halfway through the episode, fun little tidbit. Sonia is also going to be starting to live stream possibly by the time this episode comes out. So if that's the case, I'll make sure that the link to her Twitch is in the description below. Dawn has not live streamed since the week she first started live streaming, even though the episode that came out yesterday, or today actually, sorry, this Friday that we're recording, has her link in the description of it. So if you follow her, I apologize for the lack of content.
Okay, hold on. It's
Hold
'cause I'm
on.
gonna start as soon as
Okay.
like school's out. And I just downloaded the sensor on top of for my Sims, so like it blurs out for when they do that, But they'll still be able to do different actions, so it's not going to be the same woohoo crap. It's going to be different. But it's going to be blurred.
Ah.
So I made sure. So I downloaded that. So I'm prepping. I'm getting everything ready. All my custom content is loading up, and then I'm going to live stream, and you'll see.
And then we're all just gonna live stream together. Just a bunch of little Twitch bitches.
That's it. That's our new podcast, Twitch Bitches.
Bitches.
We're abandoning this project. This is the last episode.
175 episodes in. We're done.
We couldn't even make it to 200. We're like, fuck it. New
Fuck it, we're
project.
done. That's it. New fucking ADHD. I'm surprised though we lasted. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we don't have a set. We just do what we want. We do
Do what we want.
Loosey goosey.
And that's
But,
why I like it. I don't like. Well, I do like structure though. At the same time,
Organized chaos.
I like structure, how we make sure we're at a certain time, and then I know it's coming, so I can prepare. But then I don't want the episode planned. I like to just go in and just fuck around. You know what I mean?
I like fucking around and finding out in an organized manner.
We
I like to
fuck around.
and organized.
Yeah.
We fuck around. The listener finds out. Is
That's
how
right.
I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Find out with us while we fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our new quote.
That's again, people always think we're porn. That's insane. Every time we talk about something, it always sounds like it's porn. Porn or podcasting.
Podcasting. Is it a porn or a podcast?
Yeah.
To be fair, for the amount of people that think it's porn, not enough people have checked it out to see if it's porn.
Yeah.
So
That's your
yeah,
fault.
tell your friends that this might be porn.
I feel like that's gonna be
I'm gonna make TikToks and I'm gonna list the titles of our podcast and be like, is it a podcast or is it porn?
Oh,
and then
do it.
people will go look.
Yeah, the donkey one, definitely put that
hold
one.
on. They'll be like, hold on, wait a minute, let's see.
Last week's episode is gonna be we talk about your about your poop. So
Still could be porn.
the sequel to 2 Girls 1 Cup.
Yeah, see, you never know. Everything is content in some sort of way.
Everything.
Oh fuck, my ass hurts. I need my cushion. It's over. Kyle has it. He stole it. Speaking we've been talking about Kyle the last couple of weeks. If you've been paying attention, it's he has gout. It's not going away. Spouted gout. Now we think it's something else.
Oh no!
Yeah, so we're like a bunion, which is worse than gout because
I thought it was in other places though, not just his feet.
it's just in the top of his foot, which the shooting pain goes all the way up his
The
leg.
bunions are at your side.
At his
bunion?
toe.
No,
Yeah.
a bunion though is the side. It
Yeah,
will
the
do a
side of
curve.
your toe.
It
Yeah.
makes your toe curve in.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like this.
Yeah, that's a bunion.
Yeah. So because gout does do swelling, but now it's been so long and it's so painful. He's like, oh, I think this might be a
I
bunion.
need to get X-rays. Maybe he broke
Yeah,
his nose one time and now it's just.
I would even check for diabetes.
Something. It's something.
Go to the fucking doctor.
Yeah, well, just because diabetes causes things like nerve
don't worry,
neuropathy,
Yeah.
as well as swelling and stuff like
and
that.
he
And the
can't open
toes.
his hands.
And it affects your extremities first when it comes to
Yeah.
nerve
And,
neuropathy and stuff. So I would definitely get a blood sugar test done.
Yeah.
And he's a man, so they will check that shit. They will.
Oh
be
my God.
honest. So
They won't be like, oh, I think you need to lose some weight.
yeah, no. They'll be
My
like, no.
husband, he went to the hospital once for chest pain. 30-year-old man went to the hospital emergency room, chest pain. They did a fucking like whatever EKG or whatever the ECG or whatever. They checked his heart.
Yeah.
They checked his oxygen levels. They checked everything. And then eventually they were like, okay, it's anxiety, probably.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've had chest pain and they just look at me?
The minute you see chest pain, they're supposed to admit you.
No, they just look at you and they go, you're anxious, actually. Like, they don't even test. They're just like, oh, female anxiety. Yeah. When was your last period?
That's right. I'm like, no. No, I say no. I'm like, no, thank you. Because I had to go for chest pains a couple months ago, and I thought like I was having like mini heart attacks. And I went in, and she gave me aspirin right away, which is great. And she's like, okay, like let's see, like when was your last period? I'm like, no, no, thank you. And then she wanted to weigh me. I'm like, no, thank you. Like that. She's like, oh, like what if we need medication? I'm like, figure it out first. Like figure out what's wrong with me. And then I was like, we need to stop asking these questions.
I always ask, am I pregnant? Like, when was your last period? It's like, am I pregnant? Like
yeah.
Like you can do a pregnancy test on me, but there's no other reason. Like unless like, are you testing my hormones right now? And that's why you need to, like what?
They said it's because of X-rays. They need to know, and I'm like, okay, like we've gotten to the point where X-rays don't actually cause that much damage. We know that already. Like.
But do a pregnancy test. Do a pregnancy test. Like, do a pregnancy test. Because they usually do anyway, even though they ask. So it's like, do a pregnancy test and then do the fucking exam. And like, to political brain, apologies. There's a woman in the States, had headaches, went to the hospital. Turns out it was a brain clot. Didn't know it was a brain clot because they would not do the test on her because of like x-rays, MRIs, because she had a fetus. She was like 4 or 5 weeks pregnant, like 4 weeks pregnant, not even very pregnant.
I'd rather you do the testing. Like,
right. I'm like, I don't care. Like, abort this fetus. We'll try again. Like, I don't know it.
Yeah.
Like,
we're not friends. Like it's like if it's causing this, get rid of it. Like if it's causing me to have like such severe chest pains and I can't feel my arm, maybe I'm not supposed to be pregnant.
Like woman ended up having a stroke, ended up brain dead. They did an experiment trying to keep her alive under machinery. Her body started to rot, and they had to recently excavate the baby. And the baby is 1 pound, something ounces, still technically alive. And I'm like, that's great. I wish this woman was alive, though, if you had given her a fucking MRI when she came in with a headache.
Yeah, it's disgusting. You're good.
Yeah, so like I just I know I'm gonna die. So again, I want to reiterate to everyone, if I die, I expect all my friends to be involved in my kids' lives and check all my folders because there's probably gold shit in there that I'm too scared to share with the world. And I feel like it'll be worth more when I die. So it's like if you find it, you keep it. So
like
if you go through
your music.
Well, like the music that's released automatically goes to like Chris and the kids. But if it's unreleased and like in like a demo folder and you like find it and you're like throw it out there, you get it.
I get all the royalties. So like, can you put that in your will? Actually, like whatever song it finds on my computer, she can.
I'm gonna put whatever anyone finds on my computer because like my husband's not very observant, so I feel like I could put.
Who gets your computer?
Right, that's the problem.
I feel. Do you think Chris would let you not look through my files?
I think so. Yeah, he's like, this is my dead wife's shit. Stay away.
I don't think so. I think Chris would be like, yeah, of course, you can come look through Jessica's stuff.
Okay, Chris,
like,
when
take
you
what you want.
This, we get.
I feel like he would go through first, but I feel like he wouldn't like harbor everything.
No,
you know what I mean?
I want dibs. Like that's what you put in your will.
She's like, I don't even want Chris to look.
Okay, unfortunately, I have to give Chris dibs. I did know him longer. I'm going by that.
Fair.
Yeah,
So when Jessica dies, we get her demos possibly. But when
you get to go through my folders.
Okay, but when Sonia dies, I get her disabled kids. That's what I get.
She does. I've already talked about it. I'm like, okay, if I die and Kyle dies, well, like someone needs to take care of Kara. Because Kara gets the house and everything, but she needs like a caregiver.
Yeah,
and
so I
so
get the house,
like,
the kids, her dishes.
That's actually perfect because I meant to ask you guys. Okay.
Okay.
If me and Chris die, I have no one. I don't know if you know this. Chris's mom is 70 years old, like 72 years old. And, the dad's 11 years younger. So eventually, I'm going to have to talk about this. Where goes my kids if Chris and I die, Because my parents are not an option.
Yeah.
Now,
I can take them if you want.
okay, and like Ernest, easy peasy. Give him a computer. He's thriving in high school.
Fine.
He's pretty chill in high school. He doesn't need to. You just have to like do his neurology appointment every year. His blood test every year. That kind of stuff. But like, I might die in like 10 years, and then it won't even be that much of a deal. Because like, we actually already have like once Ernest is 20, we already have a provision where he takes his sister. But he gets all of the Techno money.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like he'll financially be okay. So I feel like taking care of his younger disabled sister won't be like a hindrance.
Yeah.
If he can afford like 20 hours of therapy, he just has to. That's 20 hours a week. He doesn't have to worry about other things, but.
Now hold on. Okay, let's say Sonya gets your kids. All right. Now, like domino effect here. I'm thinking if you die and like Sonya gets your kids, and then Sonya dies, and
that means you get all 6.
I'm getting all your children.
Okay, for the record, Ernest is a good babysitter. Okay, he won't change diapers as long as he has a mask and gloves. Okay. And he can cook food in the air fryer. Okay. And craft dinner on the stove. And eggs. Eggs are his actual other specialty. Yeah. So he can do all that. And he can clean a toilet because I've had to make him a couple times. And he can do laundry.
I'm just saying, guys, I already have 2 kids. Now with your guys' I'm gonna have 8 children.
Okay, now let's talk about the cats.
Fuck me.
Oh my god.
Animals. Oh my god. No.
I'm kidding. I feel like all the cats are gonna die before me, considering.
Guys, I can't handle the animals.
I'll
Your
take
kids
them all.
fine.
It's fine.
The children fine. The animals, I can't fucking do it.
Okay, but my cats are so nice. It's just like, oh my god, we have cleaners come once a week to do like the floors and stuff. Like they come really quickly because I can't keep up with it because Lyric likes to make messes. And Pumpkin, our rescue cat who has diabetes, he's 6 years old. He can't be around strangers or even friends that have been to my house. So he have you guys ever pet him?
Oh yeah,
Nope.
lots of times.
Pumpkin?
Yeah,
Pumpkin, the orange one.
The orange one.
How have you pet him?
When? Yeah, because I was like, every time Dawn's been over, he just stands at the stairs.
You've
we've
seen
come
him.
close.
We've been
We've
together.
seen him. You guys
No,
have
we
seen
haven't
him,
pet
but I didn't
him.
know you've pet him.
I pet him. You've come to the stairs. He's let me touch his little top of his head.
Oh, okay. Like, were you at the bottom of the stairs? He was at the top, and you
Yeah, I was
leaned
in
his
the
head in?
kitchen. And like he was on the steps. And
Oh, okay.
He was like, and then I leaned, and he's like, "Yeah, cool."
Well, he was hiding from the cleaners the other day, but he didn't realize the cleaners were there until it was too late to leave the living room.
Oh no!
So he hid under a couch cushion. Eventually, they moved the couch cushion, and all I hear is. It turns out he ran up the stairs and fell. Because he was going so fast, he just ran up and tumbled back down. And for our listeners, he's diabetic. He's not a skinny orange cat. Like he's gained some weight because he's on good insulin now, which is like a good thing. And and the cleaners got so upset because they were like, "Did we hurt him?" And I was like, "No, he's just dumb. Like, don't worry about it."
Orange cat. Orange cats are kind of dumb.
Oh my god, they are.
Black cats and orange cats, the same. I swear to God, they are the same cat.
They go together though, like black and orange cats. They're just.
I have 2 black cats and an orange cat, and I didn't know this at the time, but it's the same. But like my black cats are seniors, so I feel like my diabetic cat, he's not gonna live as long. He's not. That's a fact. I've accepted it. I've adopted him. He already died with one owner. I am gonna live longer than he does. That is my goal.
You're going to promise him. You made
Yeah.
a promise.
And my black cats are now 12 and 16, so they're gonna die soon. So I'm like, eventually I'm gonna be catless, but just in case, if you do have to take care of them, you literally, Pumpkin's the only one that's a butthead that you have to actually give medication and stuff. The rest, they're all gonna die in a couple years. It's like 2-3 year commitment at most.
Like a hamster.
Yeah, so like you can do that in my memory, I feel.
Yeah, this is for Jessica.
Join our Patreon. Make sure
My
to
house
subscribe
is
to
gonna
the
be
Opinionated
really
Lushes
full.
Patreon.
What happened to me, Domri? So
Listen,
Jessica,
because I'm already planning your death, right? I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have
are
4
you
kids,
so if Jessica
3 dogs,
the only
or
reason
5
I'm
dogs.
alive
Sorry.
now is because Jessica's alive?
Yeah,
So if
but that's
Jessica
when she's
dies,
dead. You're dead too. Yeah.
are you murdering me?
Oh my god, that'd be such a good movie concept. Okay, market it.
Marcus,
Like the 2 friends.
but, like, what happens if
These
you
girls-
die, Domri?
What,
Like, we haven't
us or all?
talked about.
Well, fuck, did Dawn die? She's obviously the pillar of this whole operation.
Yeah. What's gonna happen to all of our shit?
Oh no! Hopefully Dave doesn't. Oh fuck! Could you imagine Dave with all the kids and the animals?
Oh my god, he's gonna shoot all of them and then himself.
Yeah.
Okay, just shoot himself and let them go into the system. At least they have a chance.
Field. They could just go out in the wild.
He just opens the door and goes, "Run, go!"
Ernest, okay, if Ernest can get to 20, I feel like he could take at least half. Like, I feel like he can work through it.
It's like a team for baseball. Like it's just like you pick.
I mean, we're gonna have like AI overlords by then. I feel like he'll find a way to market it. It's in
And
his
then he
genes.
accidentally takes Caleb. He's just like, "Yeah, we'll take this one too." He's like, "Oh shit, that's not the one I was supposed to grab. I was supposed to
No,
grab Lyric."
it's fine because Caleb and Lyric will be friends, and then they'll be like this autism super duo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be able to read each other's minds.
Oh my god, isn't that what that one
Yeah,
podcast we
kinesis or
talked
whatever?
Yeah, that one podcast we
We're gonna
talked about.
telekinesis.
I'm
No,
so after we talked about it, right? Like I never heard about it again.
No,
Oh, I
it was
did.
like famous for 2 weeks.
No, it
2 weeks.
it popped up a lot for me for after a little bit, but now I haven't heard it. And then I kept seeing like people on Facebook like, have you heard of it? I'm like, don't go away.
Don't
Please go
even.
away.
I don't see anything anymore. Like I saw it for like 2 weeks, and then I was so pissed. And anytime someone brought it up, I was like, "Are you crazy?
Are you stupid?
It's like, yeah.
Like-
are you drinking bleach?
You think my
Oh.
telepathic daughter is telling her friend she shits her ass? Like I don't understand. Like what's going on here? Like I know it's a way to make some givers feel better, and I totally acknowledge that sometimes solution helps. You know, like I totally understand how that works, but like don't market it. Like I feel like some things are unmarketable.
Yeah, we fucking market everything. Okay, we're like market it, like something,
But not that.
Anything but that. The
Not
Meatloaf
that.
song, like I will do anything, but I won't
Thing
do
for
that.
autism.
Yeah, but I won't do that.
But I won't do that.
That song makes no sense, by the way, because like he's like, I won't do that, but like he's like, she's like, you're gonna cheat on me. How is that for love? He's not. If he's cheating on you, he's not doing it for love. What is it really that he doesn't want to do?
Okay, Meatloaf actually did an interview about this, and he says it's just the way it's lyrically written is the thing he won't do for love is at the end of the verses. And then it goes into the chorus and he says, but I won't do that. And so it's like at the end of the hold on, anything for love lyrics. I would do
The educational podcast.
yeah, like he like his verse 1 is like some nights you're like nothing I've ever seen before will again. I can't remember. Yeah, no one else can save me now but you. I can't remember where it is. But I just know he's done an interview, and I can link it below, where he just said in the verses, it says what he won't do. Oh yeah, and some nights I lose control, and some nights I lose the feeling. Some nights I just lose it all. When I watch you dance on the Thunder Rolls, and I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Is that
Yeah,
murder?
so no, he is talking about cheating. He's like,
Yeah.
I would do anything for rock and roll, and anything for this, and anything for that, but I won't do that.
I won't cheat on you for love. But like, if you're not cheating, isn't love. You need consent. Like, if both the people aren't agreeing, it's not love.
I know, it was written in the 80s. What do you want from it?
I don't know. It just always bothers me. I don't know why.
It's fine. Me and Chris went and saw Bat Out of Hell, the musical, like years before our wedding. And so for our wedding, our first dance song was Making Love Out of Nothing at All from that musical, which is a cover of that album from Meatloaf, same album as I Would Do Anything for Love. And it's like so sad because it's kind of about poverty, and I'm like, one of us never lived in poverty. Like, maybe it was just about me, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I used to love Meatloaf until he died a Nazi. That was
what is up with that? Like, people like are awesome and then they go like not awesome. Like Roseanne, I think Roseanne Barr is her name or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, that one fucked me up because
she's so
during
amazing before.
During her, like when she was doing her sitcom, like in the first beginning, she was great, and like the topics that they touched on was perfect, and like I loved her. And then she fucking
she was like for gay rights, she was for like immigrant rights. Like, what the fuck happened?
The whole point is their family is poor.
Yeah.
They're not even middle class. They're trash. That is the whole point of their show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like she went on this like tangent about I guess it was like she was a racist, I guess.
Yeah, she did a racist thing first, and then she came out with her first comedy special after, where she's like, "My pronouns are kiss my ass" or something like that. Like,
and then she was like pro-Trump and
but she used to be like very like left, like everyone
pro-working class.
Rights. Yeah, she used to be everyone deserves rights, and then she was like, no, like what the fuck happened?
The lead singer of Smash Mouth.
No, don't tell me that.
Well, he's dead now because of liver failure, because of his alcoholism.
Yeah, I knew that. Like, I knew he died.
One of his last shows, pre-Elon Musk doing it, by the way, he was Zig Heiling.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was like, yeah, you can find the clip. You can find the clip. It was like
Smash Mouth when they went to Sound of Music.
I was there too, and I didn't know you then. I think, yeah, we saw Offspring.
I literally just had Caleb that year, so he was just a baby, and I dropped him off at David's cousin's, and I went to that Offspring concert.
That's so crazy that we were in the same vicinity but did not know each other.
Yeah.
Weird. But yes, I saw them too. This event of the Zig Heiling was after that.
Okay.
So I will give you that. Like, we didn't know. We did
not know. I did not.
And then there was a drunk episode at a festival. It looked like not as big as Sound of Music Fest, but another music festival. Daytime show. They had a daytime slot again, and he's just Zig Heiling out there, just yelling slurs, just doing his thing. Very drunk, very drunk. But I feel like even if I was super drunk, I still wouldn't yell slurs.
No,
or Zig Heil.
We're like drunk all the time, and we're still not like. If anything, our drunkenness makes us more left. We're like, everyone gets live.
Burn it down and start again.
Yeah. So like that's like
just love everyone.
So like yeah, I feel like if drinking makes you a garbage human, you were always a garbage human.
Yeah, you were just masking before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then eventually he died. He was like 54, I think, at from like liver failure from chronic alcoholism. So,
you know, it happens.
Yeah, no, like it sucks. Like I don't like when people die of alcoholism as a alcoholic, but like shit happens, and you're a Nazi, so I don't feel sympathy.
So like
I am surprised that some people in my life have not died yet from similar complications, to be fair. So,
To be fair, well, like, you know, everybody's body handles things differently. Like, there's no like manual. It's just like sometimes you get hit by a bus and die. Sometimes you get hit by a bus and just hurt your foot. Like, that's just how it works.
or just your spine and you still make it to homecoming.
Yeah.
Mean Girls reference.
It's like you just hurt your little spine and you're good to go.
No, for sure. Like, I don't know. I'm still here because of my Irish descent. Potatoes and alcohol. That's all we got. Because the British left us with nothing.
They took everything.
Everything. I hate the potato famine. I hate when people say the potato famine. Because that's not what it was. It was a British starve out. We were only allowed to eat potatoes.
Which is like happening now in other places of the world.
It's almost like history repeats itself and we
Like,
never
what's the
learn.
point? What's the point of being taught history? Like,
to be fair, we're not even taught proper history. The most of the history I learned was like out of school.
I think so. Like in my adult life, and then like homeschooling my kids, making sure they're taught like proper things. Like it's
Every once in a while, I'll ask my son a political question about stuff just to see what his opinion is, even though he might not have the educational knowledge. I'm just like, okay, just tell me what you think about this thing. Okay, why do you think that?
yeah.
Did you talk with any of your friends about that? Okay, is there any like statistics you're pulling that from, or is it like a video, or like where are you getting this information? Okay, have you thought about this? Okay, well, the history is this. It's kind of like how it goes. It's like this conversation of like, okay, first, what do you think? And then also, what is real
My
life?
kids hate when I do that.
Yeah. Nick wouldn't even make it that far. He would be like, ooh, actually, he would. He likes to argue.
He does.
If he wants to argue with me, he is always welcome.
Oh my
I love it for
God.
fun. Green flag at the event we were at, me and Sonia, I had to guess what Sonia would think, and there
Oh,
was
yes.
one question where it was like he's hot or something, but he wants to debate every political argument, and I was like, green flag.
Yeah.
Like, prove your points, bitch. Prove it.
Like, it's so funny. Like, I'm so glad you were the one to like guess, because like I'm not really good at thinking about what is the other person thinking about. So,
Okay.
like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad this is, because like I can't put myself really in other people's like shoes, kind of thing. I'm like, okay, Jessica's definitely gonna be better at this, but like we did so fucking good at that.
Okay,
game. I'm so proud of us.
I do feel so bad because one of the questions was like, what month are they born? And then there were like bonus points if you can guess the day. I got the month. I didn't get the day. But I said November 18th because we had been talking about October 18th
Yeah.
Yeah,
on the way there. So I got confused.
it's fine.
I got the month right. I got the month right.
Jessica, I know when your birthday is.
What is it?
March 4th.
Okay, that's fair.
Why couldn't you do one day before? You should have been the 3rd because
I
I'm
know,
August 3rd.
right? What
He's
the fuck?
November 3rd. You
Legally
should have been
change
March
it.
3rd.
Legally change your birthday.
Can we change your birthday?
My
please?
birthday, technically, okay, so for the record, my birth, little traumatic. Surprise. My dad, which we agree he's kind of a narcissist, right? You guys have seen some of his
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
messages.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to agree to that point. His birthday is March 5th. So he tried to tell my mom to close her legs.
Like, not
Because-
a joke, but like,
No, he really, really wanted me to be born on his birthday.
So you want to speak about narcissists and birthdays and all that? I was born on my father's birthday.
Fucking assholes!
And he told my mom, he was like, yeah, I made sure that happened. I did that. And my mom's like, you did shit all. You
yeah.
Yeah.
inside
No,
me for like 5 minutes and that was it.
that was literally, and like I was like late. Like I was supposed to be like a week off. I was supposed to be a February. Like, and then it was going on, and then like my dad was just like, hold it. Like hold it. And like literally I can remember like my 16th birthday, like my 30th birthday, like a lot of my what I feel like normal people would consider like big birthdays. I celebrated with my dad because like his 30th birthday was like, or sorry, my 30th birthday was his 50th birthday, you know? And so it was a big birthday. So he had to celebrate it, of course, on the Saturday that year, which was March 4th. Like, you know? And so like my 16th birthday, he took up me and he said, you can invite one friend. You know, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I can invite a friend. We had to go to Toronto to see a punk band. He wanted, first time I saw Heroin, by the way, because people were doing it in the bathroom. And it was just like, I feel like I want to do kind of what I want to do on my birthday. But, yeah. So, maybe next March, we actually do the Price is Right party.
Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, you're here now. So it's like I feel like the events can happen.
They
so
can
we have till
now
next
happen.
March.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We can bring back the house parties.
If it's not during the summer, if it's when Chris's parents are here, they will gladly take the kids for a night.
We're bringing them back.
So like fucking party here, guys.
We're gonna have friends again, you guys.
I have friends. You can have friends again, maybe. Yeah,
I
for
have
sure.
friends. I separate. I don't talk to them.
You guys are my friends.
Okay, no, Sonia, you just met all the podcast friends.
Okay, but they're like, I meant like real friends.
No, they're my real friend. You think Caleb's not my real friend? He literally hunted for me and came up to us to make sure we saw him and give us a hug and make sure we like knew before he left. That's real friendship.
That is. That's like more than acquaintance.
Yeah. Because again, like I hung out with him for days, like during pod camp. So
when you have an event, all the people I can invite are you two. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So like you're like, oh, you have friends, you'll bring your friends. You guys.
It's fine because you'll adopt all of our friends at the events we plan.
Yeah.
And then we'll have like a network of friends. And then the trick will be getting that network to extend to their friends.
Yeah.
There's a lot of friends. That's
MLM, but friendship.
Oh my god, that's our cult.
My god, I can't be the bottom of a pyramid for a friendship pyramid. Like, that's terrible.
No, you move up for every friendship that another friendship is built.
Yeah, you need to have friends underneath.
No. So if Caleb makes a friend,
that doesn't count as my recruitment. That counts as your recruitment.
No, it's all of our recruitment.
No, it goes under you. Because if you made his friend and then he made a friend, it goes under you, though.
Yeah, like you guys are my friends.
Yeah.
And then now Caleb's your friend because I introduced. Jen and John, they're just going to be all interconnected. It's going to be a messy web, but eventually the dollars will go up, is what I'm saying.
I just trust the process, and I'm still at the fucking bottom making $2.
She's like spending more than she makes. She's like, I'm getting.
We're like, oh man, Sonia, it's so hard right now. We kind of need $20. Like, I don't think we're gonna be able to.
I'm still buying the leggings. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. You guys are like, yeah, buy those leggings.
Oh my god, we have this live show, and the event space is almost free. They just require 25%. I hope that's okay that it's yours. I'm kidding. But thank you so much. I guess we just kind of shoot the shit because this is the first time Sonia's had good audio in the past couple weeks.
I think our topic was like boning people too young, and then we just like rolled with it.
Yeah, that sounds about us.
Yeah.
So make sure to check out our Patreon where we have our pre-drinks episodes. That's what we record before we record this episode. We are speaking at a Pod the North, which is a Canadian podcast news network, which I will link in the description. And they're having like pod camps hosts talks for indie podcasters all over Southern Ontario, and we got accepted to talk on Sunday. They like asked us, and we said yes. So that'll be done by the time you guys listen. But check out Pod the North if you're in Canada and you do indie podcasting. And check out our Patreon if you don't, because there's lots of fun stuff there. Even if you follow us for free, you still get free content, or you can join at all the tiers.
All of them.
All
Doesn't
them.
matter.
Everyone.
Just like you can pick
do it.
every single one.
Yeah, like at the lowest tier, you get our audio free pre-drinks. At the middle tier, the $5 tier, you get like the video pre-drinks, and then like you get to move on. And then if you get the VIP pre-drinks, we will say your name right here.
Yeah. Do it.
Your name.
Insert name, yeah.
Insert name here. So, yeah, please check that out. And we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.